some are long, some have yet to be written, others are just getting to the good part. There are chapters in all of our stories that are sad or disappointing, and others that are exciting and full of adventure. And that brings them here. A time to pause, look back, smile at all the moments that led to this, and a time to look ahead at all the moments that are still to come. I'm here, we're all here, because we want these moments for you. We're here to support you, to be proud of you, and to remind you that love isn't happily ever after. Love is the experience of writing your story. It's not one moment, not even this moment. It's every moment. Big ones like saying I love you for the first time, moving in together, getting engaged, but mostly a million little moments that come in between. Falling asleep next to one another, making dinner together, decorating your house for Halloween, watching horror films every day in the month of October for Halloween, having your annual costume party with all your friends every year for Halloween, or just getting a big hug when you get home from work. These moments fuse together into one big experience. And even though this experience is so incredible, words fail us when we try to explain it. That's just the way it is with love. It's meant to be felt, not described. But trying to describe love is one of our favorite pastimes. We use the words we have to write stories, poems, and songs about love. And even though we describe love in different ways, and even though love can look different from one person to the next, we all know it when we see it, and we see it here. Joshua and Davina have prepared their own vows, which they will read for us now.
Try not to cry. Sorry.
I just can't look at you. I really can't.
All right.
This will take a while.
Yeah. Whew, okay. If I can read it. All right. Joshua. There are many things about you that have made my love as strong as it is for you today. Your witty sense of humor. Shouldn't have made it so long.
Should have never done that.
Okay. Your passion for wanting to help the world. Your love for all animals. Your natural instinct to always protect me. The list could go on. But what I love and admire most about you is the amount of passion and determination you continue to have towards reaching your dreams. I love that nothing is unachievable to you. You have big, amazing dreams, and I believe in you and will be there with you every step of the way. I promise to continue to share in those dreams and support you as you strive to achieve them. I promise to always be there to celebrate your wins and mourn your losses as though they were my own. We have been through a lot these first 5 years together, and in those 5 years, we had shared our successes and failures, and no matter what, we have always made it through together, on each other's sides and by each other's sides. I promise to continue that into our marriage. I love you unconditionally and without hesitation. I promise to encourage you, trust you, and respect you. My love for you has no end. I will continue to love you even from within my grave. Unless I become a ghost first. Then I'll spend the rest of my afterlife scaring the crap out of you. But only because I know you'll love it.
Well, I unfortunately do not have a piece of paper to read off of, but I will simply say, since the moment I've met you, you have consistently shown me one thing, and that is that you are the greatest human being in the history of time. You're so kind, sweet, and supportive, and even in what you just read to me, it reflects that greatly. I couldn't be happier with this day, or the fact that you were willing enough to give me a chance. Everything about our relationship has always been so different from any other relationship I've ever had, and this proves it. But the greatest thing is that I never needed help when it came to you. I never needed advice because everything came so naturally. I was just floored by you immediately. I love you more and more, and I live to love you more each day. And I'm just very happy that we're here today.
All right. Will Marcus, Davina's youngest brother, please present the rings? You've both chosen to wear rings as a reminder of your promises. People often say wedding bands are a perfect circle with no beginning and no end. But these rings did have a beginning. The stones were formed a long time ago, deep within the earth. Eventually, a series of lucky events caused them to rise to the surface. Someone dug them up. Metal was then liquefied in a furnace at 1,000 degrees, molded, cooled, and polished. Something beautiful was made from raw elements. Kind of like love, right? It comes from humble beginnings, and through a combination of luck and effort, imperfect beings shape it into something extraordinary. It's the process of making something beautiful where there was once nothing at all. As you look at these rings over the years, I hope you remember that. You've created something invaluable. And just as I know you'll protect these rings, I'm confident you'll protect the commitments that you're making to each other today. So, will you, Joshua, keep Davina as your favorite person, and me as your second favorite person, to laugh with her, support her through life's tough moments, be proud of her, grow old with her, and find new reasons to love her every day?
I will.
Will you, Davina, keep Joshua as your favorite person and me in your top 10? To laugh with him, support him through life's tough moments, be proud of him, grow old with him, and find new reasons to love him every day?
I will.
All right. Will you, Joshua and Davina, be each other's partners from this day forward? Will you bring out the best in one another, share your happiest moments together, and love each other absolutely for the rest of this lifetime and for whatever may come next?
We will.
All right. Go ahead. Joshua and Davina have just sealed their relationship by giving and receiving of rings. This relationship is also symbolized through the pouring of two individual containers of sand, one representing Joshua and one representing Davina. All that you were, all that you are, and all that you ever will be. As these two containers of sand are poured into the third container, the individual containers of sand will no longer exist, but will be joined together as one. I think that's good. All right. So, with the unquestionable and all-powerful authority vested in me by the state of Arizona, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride. And now, for the first time, I present to you Mr. and Mrs. Couturier.
Yay!
Now you may stand.